Let's explore one of the ways that you can use ProMode to publish thought leadership, stay on top of current events, or respond to important things happening in your industry. In this example, I will be using an article from Seeking Alpha as my source material, and the article is all about how Michael Burry is shutting down his hedge fund and shorting AI. I will be acting as a consulting group who works with other AI companies. To start, the first thing that I do is I get my source material into my fingerprint profile so that I can convert it into training data. In this instance, since we're talking about industry news, I'm going to add an industry profile. What I'm going to do is take the article that I would like to respond to, copy the URL, add that into the focus URL, and add any details about what I would like to extract from this. Okay, now we see that my industry profile is ready. I've extracted and filtered all of the relevant information from the article that I added as training data here. And now this is ready to assemble a overlay. In my focus, I'm going to put my counter opinion to this particular short position. So I'll add that into my focus, and I'll come down and I will locate my industry's fingerprint profile, and I will select the training data that I just created with that article. And in this particular instance, I wish to highlight one of my products and services, and that is strategy and corporate finance. So I want to ensure that all of this thought leadership ties back to a service that we provide. So I'm going to go ahead and select that particular service and generate my overlay. And here we see we have my generated overlay labeled with the month and year that it was created. We have a summary features that have been extracted from both my existing fingerprint profiles as well as the new source data that I added in. And I'm going to go ahead and approve this overlay and generate content. Now, I would like to send an email out to investors, and I would like to publish something on our website. So I'm going to select one email and one web piece. And then I also want to promote this idea across all of our social channels. So in this instance, I'm responding to this news and I want to publish it everywhere. So I select one of each platform, and now it will generate that content. And now after a minute or two, we see that my content is starting to stream into my content review feed. And we see I have my newsletter that's going out to investors. I have my piece of web content that can publish directly onto my website. And then we get down into our social media posts. So I can go into each one. I can make my edits in the editor. I can attach media from my library. And now the social content is ready to go. As I approve my content, we'll see that it is showing up in my scheduled feed and will also appear in my calendar view, ready for publication.
LLM architecture for professional communicators.